Hey Pixify fans, making a quick video in response to a question on the Pixify Facebook page about gift cards. Since it's not covered in the Pixify Academy, I thought I'd go through kind of a rough cut of how the Pixify gift card system works simply because there's a lot of use for it right now. And if you are not using Pixify gift cards to set up so that your customers can buy something now, you might be missing out on a revenue stream. I set it up for mine, and I have sold some gift cards since the beginning of the shutdown for everybody, and it's made a difference. It's not a huge difference, but if you have a couple other things going on and your gift cards or you're offering some kind of special for folks, then doing gift cards right now is a really great idea. So let me get you started on this. First of all, I should make it clear that gift card setups or gift card pages are only for those with a pro subscription, okay? Gift card pages and gift cards in general are only for those with pro subscriptions. So if you don't have one, go ahead and upgrade yourself or get Tim to help you out with upgrading to a pro subscription so that you can start using gift cards because they are that much of a big deal. But let's start off with some of the basics first. And one of the basics is going to be that you're going to need to have a couple of emails in your list of emails. Now, there's a bunch of stuff in mind, so we're going to scroll down here to two different types. First of all, there's the send gift card email, and that should have a type of gift cards. We'll go ahead and open that and see what that looks like. And basically, it just says that, hey, we're ready to send you, or we're sending you your gift card. Here's the information. You have the tokens and variables for a gift card number, the gift card PIN, the gift card amount, and the gift card expiration date. And these, of course, come from your list of tokens and variables right here. Here's all the stuff that you need. This is where people can check a balance. So if you want to include that in there, if they buy a bigger gift card, you may want to give them a check balance link so that they can go and look up the balance, see how much they have left if they've used it once or twice. But this email, again, with a gift card type, is the one that you're going to send to them if you send it to them through either manually creating it or setting it up um, in the gift card page. But the other type is, let's see, and by the way, I'm happy to share any of my emails with you if you need one that for your gift cards or you need one for your gift card orders. Then, of course, I'm happy to share these with you. Just send me your information about your sharing ID, which you can get. I'll open that on a separate page so we don't have to keep switching down this, but I've got a long list of emails here. So in your settings, just go down to sharing, and your sharing ID is right here at the top. It's a six-digit number usually, and it says My Pixify ID. Just send that to me. I'm happy to send any of my emails to you so that you don't have to try to recreate them. And it's really good stuff to be able to share in Pixify. Thank you, Tim. So over to the other emails that you may need. There's a thank you email, and this email is sent to the person who bought it. Um, and it gives them the information about the gift card number, the PIN, the amount, and when it expires. Okay, and this information, you may share this information with the recipient name, and I'll show you what that means in just a minute. And there's some there's the from, who it's from in there. But the other email that I wanted you to look at from the gift card orders is the one that goes out. I keep scrolling past it. Is the ticket view, and this is something that I think Tim designed this. to where it has a unique look, and you can't really see it here, but it has the amount of the gift card, a personal message from the person who purchased it, a who gave the gift, what the gift card number is, and the PIN, and the card expiration date if there is one. And this one is useful if you're setting up something to be sent as a gift. Okay, so so those are three of the emails that you need in order to make this whole experience really work. But first of all, let's go to my gift cards page, which is the first listing you'll see. And these are all the gift cards that have been purchased. Some of them recently, some of them well in the past. This one's in 2019. Here's who it was purchased for, and how much what is remaining, and how much the gift card was for. So this one was $266.43, and there's nothing of it left. They've redeemed everything out of the gift card. And then there's a couple of others here. This one was originally for 50 bucks, and this is how much of it is left. It's still got 50 on it. And here's one for 100. It still has $73.25. So you can see there's a whole bunch of them down here. Here's one for 300. It still has 300 on it. So a lot of people buying gift cards, and that's cool. And this is where you will need to go when you are looking up somebody's gift card. But from here, from the gift card section, you can also just add a new gift card, okay, if you want. When you click this, it's going to, did I click that? When you click this, it's going to come up, and it gives you the number, the gift card number. And the gift card number is generated automatically for you. You don't have to know which number to assign. It's just going to come up with a 16-digit unique ID and a 4-digit unique PIN. Now, of course, you can change this information as long as it lets you. Here, you can't really change the number because those are self-generated, but you can change the PIN. You can change it to something easy to remember. And for the purposes right now, since it's only usable inside of Pixify, it doesn't matter at this point what the PIN is. But if it comes up later and you want to protect the PIN information, this is something you may not want to change. Here, you're going to put the gift card name. I'm just going to say, thanks for your business. And then you click on the amount, and the amount is, let's say, $100. And then when it expires, if it expires at all, I'm just going to put May 31st of next year. And then if you want to link it to a specific client, this gives you an opportunity to have them listed. Remember, under the gift card listing, you have the names of the people that it's associated with. So I'm going to link this to a client and wait for this to come up with the populated list for clients. And I'm going to search for myself, thanking me for sending myself all this new business. All right, so and that's really the basics of creating a gift card. You don't have to worry about assigning a number. You can change the PIN, but it's not necessary. Put in what it's for. If you put anything at all, I think this is a required field, this name of the gift card thing, but you can just put a couple of spaces in there if you don't want to call it anything at all. But for the most part, it's easy enough to just put the client's name too if you want. The expiration date, the amount, those are all fields that you should fill out. You do not have to include an expiration date. And if it's an incentive type of gift card, you may want to. It's up to you completely. Okay. So if you just click Add Card, it will add the card and list it down here at the bottom of the cards. But if you click Add and Send, which is what I just did, I'm going to send this to the guy who bought it. The guy who's item it was. And then remember that email to send gift card? Yep, that's the one right here. And there's all the stuff from the card filled in, ready to let you know we have a gift card you can use to pay invoices, book portrait sessions, and more. Here's the gift card number. Easily cut and paste if they want to, just copy into any other form. They can copy it directly onto the um, the gift card section in booking pages or in invoices, wherever. The PIN, you remember I manually changed this to 1234, the amount of the gift card, which is here, and your expiration date, which you may or may not have entered. Go down to the bottom, insert the signature, all set, and you click to send the email. Now remember, on emails, you do have the option still to send an hour from now, send it later today, or even create a custom date. When do I want to send this? And if I don't want it to go out until the 15th at 7 p.m., I'll just click send later and it's all set to go. Okay, so that was just a reminder. So now it's listed that gift card right here inside the gift card listing. This is all of our gift cards, and it was created today. There's the thanks for your business, the gift card number. It doesn't list the PIN here, which is fine with me. The amount that is still remaining, the total amount of the card, when it expires, if at all, and how many times it's been used. And of course, here's the client name that we linked in there. Not all of them are linked, but here's that one. And if you open this up, if you just click on it, it'll bring up that same gift card. A little hard to see from here, but in fact, I'm not sure how to get out of this now. Well, we'll just reset the page, okay? So that'll get it back to where it was. All right, so if you click on the gift card, it'll come up and it'll show you the gift card information. Here's the card number again, the PIN, what you called it, what the amount was, and the expiration. And now there's some additional information on here. There's information about the redemptions, how many times it's been used, and the when, and how much, and all that stuff. Who it's linked to, you can edit it, you can change it to somebody else if you want, and whether or not it is visible in the client portal. So you can also change that. Now this is after you create it, of course, and you go back into it. You can change whether or not it's visible to the client in their portal. I just go ahead and leave it as no, it is visible, so they can look at it later. Here's where you can also create a gift card image if you want. This is handy because basically you need to create an image size that is 695 by 435. And if you want to use the template that Tim has provided for updating your gift card image in Photoshop, you can do that here. And that's something you can upload for this particular card or for other cards later on. If you want to use a different text color than the one you have, maybe you want to use black because you want to be able to be seen, or you want to use a really cute purple or something like that, just go crazy in there. Do whatever you want to do. You can also export the gift card image if you want, so that you can save it for later to use on something else if you want to use that in another email or for something externally. Okay, so I'm just going to cancel this. You can also send an email again, or you can send a text message with this information in it. But right now, I'm just going to cancel this and move along to the next step. Okay, so you can also create a gift card page, which is where your clients can buy gift cards. Pretty cool, huh? So I've got a couple of gift card pages already set up. I've got something called the Wedding Gift Registry, and this is a pretty straightforward page. There's nothing elaborate about it. We'll go under the edit over here. This is viewing the settings. We'll go over to the edit here so you can see how I set it up. You can set it up so that it's set up only for a specific brand. So when this information gets sent out, these emails go out, it goes out for this brand. It comes from the wedding brand in this case. what I'm calling it, the wedding gift registry, and I'm going to show it to you here in a minute. And then, of course, you can select what you want the URL to be. You've got a number of choices here, and these are all just drop-down listing items. You can select anything you want from, I selected gift certificate.pro because it looks like it's official. And then whatever your name for it is fine, wedding registry in this case. And then some kind of headline text, give them the gift of memories. It's something that we've always used in our business. And then a little subline text, and I'll show you where that is too. Any amounts are useful. And then, of course, there's a little description that goes in the header as well, and you'll be able to see that once we go look at it, which will be just a moment. And so you can also pre-select what the emails are that go out. And remember the emails that we talked about earlier that I showed you earlier. Here is the one that is the ticket view. Okay, and that's what the recipient will get. And the purchaser gets the thank you email. They get the same information. They can just send that email on to whoever they got the card for. But if they are sending it as a separate recipient, then the recipient gets this email. So um, then you can preset your amounts. I got 50, 100, 250, 500. And I don't have coupons enabled for this. And then the recipient option gives you the opportunity to turn this gift card page into a giving card page as well. So if you want to be able to let your client who is purchasing a gift card order it for somebody else, then go ahead and enable recipient. If you don't want them to be able to buy it for anybody except themselves, then disable recipient. They'll never know that that option is available. It won't even show up. And then under card expiration, if they're purchasing a gift card, if it's not a gift from me, then I never want it to expire. I just want to leave it as is. However, you have the option to make sure that cards expire. You can say in 12 months. You also have the option of years, so maybe 3 years. They have to use it within 3 years. But I don't have mine expire. There's some advanced options as well. You can you can add a successful text. So as soon as the gift card is successfully sent, then you can, of course, bring up a message that says that was successfully sent. And any of your custom CSS you want to change your page from, you can do that stuff here. You've got your analytics code, your Facebook pixel if you're into that, and your Open Graph settings for those of you who use Open Graph stuff. All right, so let's go back to the view side for just a minute. And go ahead and take a look at how this page looks. Oops, that's the wrong page. That is to your check the balance page. Remember that URL that you could send to people to tell them what the email is? Okay, so in addition to checking the balance, of course, you can view the gift card page before you make it live or send it out to anyone. Here's how mine looks. I've got a custom gift card image right here in the center, and of course, this is my my banner across there. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Here's those gift card amounts I was talking about. So if they are using this to do a gift card recipient, here's where they would put that information, who it is, who it's for, the emails for that person, and then your name, that is your name, whoever's buying the card, and the email, an optional message. We love you guys. And of course, the recipient information is in there. Of course, your recipient is a required field. Recipient email. Oh, that's only if it's in there. Never mind. So pick an amount and send immediately. You can also send on a future date. Whenever you want this to be sent, say, it's a couple of days before the wedding, and we're sending this out just a couple of days before, and they'll get an email that has that cute email that you saw. You can also do a send immediately, and it'll just use that same email. And when they continue forward, Doe, Jane Doe at gmail.com. Your name, my name, you know my name, Tony Cooper, Tony at Click.software. Okay, so we love you guys. Send immediately, continue. All right, so here's what you're buying. You're buying a $500 gift card, and it's going to be sent to Jane Doe from me, and it's going to say we love you guys as the gift card information on there. So you're going to pay with your card. It comes up. You enter your information in there. They enter their information. You don't have to enter yours. Their email, their card number, and all that stuff. You know how that part works. But that's how that looks. Now let's go back for a minute when we're on the edit gift card page. After we've entered all the basic information, you'll see this little painter's palette up here, and this is where you do all your designing stuff. And this is how I got my cute items on here. It asks you whether or not you want to show the logo, and you can say yes or you can say no, and it's real time. It shows you what's going on in real time. I like to have my logo on there. Branding is important. And then the header image, you can select or upload any header image that you have. My gift card image is in here somewhere. I'm not going to wait for it to come up. But you can select the gift card image. Tim has also included a number of samples that you can use for your headers. I created my own from an image that I photographed a couple of years ago. But you've got a couple. If you're doing a holiday promotion, use one of the holiday ones. If it's Valentine's, obviously you can use the Valentine's and spring images, or any other image. It's important that you just stay within the confines of the header area. If it looks wonky, it's probably because it doesn't meet this criteria that's necessary for that size. And then the gift card image, remember that thing is 695 by 435. And there's the Photoshop template again, in case you want to download that. And once you've got that saved as a JPEG, then you need to upload it here, and that's where this will appear. Okay, I just created my own from some stock photo and some other stuff and saved it here. The colors for my wedding pages or my wedding branding, or I've used those here for my background color, my headline text, and my subline text. And if we go back over to view, well, I should say, remember how we had all these little text areas in here? Here's my page name, my headline, my subline. Here's the matching headline text color, the subline text color, and the button color down at the bottom. If we go back over to view and we open the gift card page, you can see here's my headline text, here's my subline text. It's lightly colored, and the button down at the bottom is that brighter purpley fuchsia color that you have. So that's pretty much how you create your gift card pages. It's pretty straightforward. There's no real surprises here. And what will happen is that when you publish this, you're publishing this address, this URL. This is what you're telling people where they can go and buy gift cards. Okay. Now I have another one that I set up. We'll go back to gift card pages real quick. I had another one that I set up, and it was this is a gift card special. This is the one that I'm using right now for gift card promotions. What I do is this gift card promotion. It says if you buy a gift card now, we'll give you $15 more than you originally bought for. So we have one purchase on there right now that shows. There have been a few others, but you can clear these out at any time. You can just empty it out. But in here on mine, different brand, same basic information, just buy gift cards and here's your headline, give the gift of photography, and then the subline text for every $100 you buy, you get a bonus of 15%. And here's my description. And once again, the recipient and purchaser emails, the amounts that people can load, and you can set minimums and maximums because the custom amount is going to come up, and people can just, if they don't want to buy one of your preset numbers, they can go in and say, I want 1500, which you don't have listed. And the maximum, I think I've set so that they can load on their own is 25, but they can choose any amount up to that. And then, of course, the recipient option means that it has to be enabled. And then for these cards, since they, once again, since they are paying for them, I don't have them expired. Um, let's see. So here's all the other same stuff. If your order qualifies for a free gift card, will be mailed shortly to you. Please allow for up to 24 hours to receive your free cards. And that's because they get a 15% card or 15% gratuity on that, and all the other same settings that you saw before. So when we go look at this and these design options, this one has a few different settings. I used one of the stock headers that Tim had provided in the samples thing. You can see it in the spring images. It's this one right here. Okay, so that's my stock header, and I just used another gift card image that I created from some stock photo that I found online. And then once I got that set up and I put my gift card image in there, I just added a few background colors that kind of sort of match what the colors are that we use, and kept the theme simple, if you will. So back on the view page, if I want to open this one, that's what that looks like. It's got the pretty header in the background, give the gift photography. Here's all the information, the custom amount. Remember, you can do any amount up to the maximum, which I'd set at 2,500. And then, of course, the recipient name and email, your name and email, an optional message that you want to include, and then whether or not it's to be sent immediately or on a future date. Okay, so you kind of get the idea now how this whole thing works. If you have any questions, just let me know. You can reach me on the Facebook forum. That should cover everything. I don't think I've left anything out, but if I did, please ask a question. Be happy to fill you in. That's all for this one. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.